Ooh, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Warrior Part 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. We're going to press start. We're going to continue our quest. You already know how it's going to go down. We are still in Hamlin. The video game version of Connor is almost leveled up, but the rest of my party still has a ways to go. I believe everyone's doing well. Everyone's at full. Let's leave, and let's do something new. Now, I believe I said in the previous video that I did find a... what's it called? I found another monolith. So I'm going to check that out right now. I'm just going to cross the bridge and head over to the west. Fight a baboon and 2 centipedes, but they're going to attack us first. That's a little unfortunate, especially because of the baboon, but the baboon's going to hit Bran. I'm fine with that. I would rather the baboon hit Connor, but I think it's fine. We're gonna have Kailin do Infernos because it's 2 homogeneous enemies. We are not gonna kill the baboon. I probably should have had Bran hit the baboon, but we know that now because that's hindsight. Well, what are you gonna do? We're gonna collect our experience. That's what we're gonna do. Take a few more steps and deal with the smoke. Smoke is gonna die in 1 hit. Even if you block our spells, it's not gonna matter, because we can still just brute force it. Give me all that EXP, you know how it is. Let's continue over to the west, because this is where the monolith is. We gotta fight this zombie real quick. Perfect. And you know, you can keep throwing enemies at me. I'm not gonna mind, because more EXP is more EXP. This is like the perfect, what's it called? Perfect like configuration now that we have Infernos, because we could just never mind. I was not expecting the healers to be immune to Infernos, or at least some of them. I will have to keep that in mind. However, you know, they're just healers. It's not like they're like insanely difficult enemies, you know? There are a lot of enemies today. Oh my goodness. Kailin, you know what to do. You're gonna drop my defense, unfortunately. But it's fine, Kailin's just gonna get the triple kill. Bran's gonna get the assist at the end. And the battle is over. Perfect. Oh my goodness, there's so many enemies today. I think I'm going to have Kailin save her magic. It's just 3 centipods. They aren't going to do too much damage anyway. And it's not like Kailin was going to like kill them or anything, you know? But I mean, it's fine. Give me all that EXP. Let's continue on our journey, and we are going to take 1 step and fight 3 babbles. We could just easily make quick work of these guys. These guys were like enemies at the very beginning of the game. So we should be fine. I'm not gonna lie. There we go, there we go. I think I am gonna heal. I'm just gonna top everyone off. I probably should be doing this. No, you know what? I'll do it with Bran. I was gonna say I should probably be doing this with Kailin, but this is the real question. Is it more worth it to have like utility spells and Bran is poisoned? Or is it more worth it to have damage spells? I guess it depends on the day, but I'm gonna have to make a decision because I'm literally sitting in a basement. There's no one else who could make this decision for me, man. There we go, there we go. Give me all that EXP. Bran, you are going to have to antidote yourself. And then, if I remember correctly, the monolith is south. Yeah, over by Moonbrook. The army ants don't see me, so Kailin should just get a nice little quadruple kill here before they start summoning friends. Perfect, 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 perfect. Yeah, right past this bridge. This is where the monolith is. There we go. I was gonna make it there eventually. There we go. That doesn't matter. We're gonna use physical attacks because of the stop spell, but Connor and Bran are just able to like one-shot these guys anyway, so I'm fine with fighting the smokes. People say you don't want the smoke, but I mean I wouldn't mind it. Because they are not that. That is a new enemy. This is a mummy man. I guess we'll just swing at it. It's taken a lot of damage. So I guess it's fine. Come to think of it, there probably aren't that many differences between a mummy and a zombie anyway. I guess it just depends on the outfit. If you really think about it. We pass over by the... We pass through the monolith, I should say. There's a ghost rat. And now we're on the other side of wherever the hell we are. I'm sure like these different sections like have names, but I don't know them. And this is a very tragic enemy configuration. I'm gonna use a fireball on the baboon, and then I'm gonna have Kailin do this. Alright, just one-shot the rats, please. Alright, you one-shotted one rat, so it's not that bad, but this is still kind of tragic. A very tricky enemy configuration, because so far oh hey, Connor levels up by the way. See what we get. It's gonna be a power increase by 5 and a max HP increase by 3. I'll take that any day of the week. 2 Carnivogs. I've seen these guys while I was exploring, but we haven't seen these guys on camera yet. They can't cast sleep spells, which is a little unfortunate. I probably should just be using fire, especially since they're plants, you know. Plants don't exactly deal with fire too well. There's a little oasis in the middle of the desert. Is there anything in here? Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. If I have to check out the oasis, I I will check out the oasis, I guess. If I find, like, a new city. I guess I'll just do this, because we get the sneak attack off. Unfortunately, the Infernos doesn't kill right away. Carnivogs look to be a little bulky. But they don't really do too much damage-wise. Nor do they really... I mean, I'm sure if a Carnivog appeared alongside, like, a baboon or something, it would be pretty scary, and that is a group of Megapedes. I believe... Yeah, because Megapedes are just better centipedes. It should just be magic, right? And now I'm poisoned. Or the video game version of me is poisoned. But yeah, there we go, there we go. We're chilling. Bran probably needs some extra health. So I am going to deal with that real quick. Stop talking. There we go. I'm just trying to use my spells, man. I might just heal up Bran, and then heal up Kailin. Here's what I'm thinking. I do have a bunch of fairy water. Well, I have some fairy waters. I'm gonna use one just in case, because I mean, we have seen a lot of enemies. And I think this just might be a little more convenient. I'm gonna leave this building real quick and fight 4 baboons. Alright, this is why we used the fairy water, but it didn't seem to do too much. Alright, there we go. 1 baboon is down through our left. Infernos is actually doing quite a bit. Kailin's damage isn't the best right now, but that's still pretty good for her point in the game. There we go, there we go. Perfect. How much EXP do we get there? 105. But yeah, anyway, we got another tower. And we could use that new item that we got. What's it called? The Cloak of Wind. Which, I mean, you did see me jump off that building in the last episode, if you watched the last episode. But for those that didn't, at the end, I did jump off of a building with my new wing, and it did make me travel a little farther. So that's probably what we have to do here to cross the otherwise uncrossable river. We got some Medusa balls in this tower. I guess I'll just swing at them. They might have like some weird petrify spell, but you know what? We ball. And we just killed the Medusa balls anyway, so we are fine. They wouldn't do like petrify. Alright, no more fairy water, but it's probably fine. They wouldn't throw petrify at me this early in the game, right? That seems like it would be like excessively mean. Even for like a role-playing game in the 80s, man. Petrify is like an end game thing. Okay, so the Medusa ball just does it just does sleep. We're fine. We're fine. Take me up higher and higher. There we go. Here's a little section we could jump off of. Don't try this at home. But here we go. We're on the other side. We should be getting closer to an area, right? I'm going to have Connor and Bran fight the Carnivogs. I'm going to have Kailin do Infernos on the zombies. And this should be decent. Not really. That wasn't the best thing I could have done, probably. But I'm sure that's fine. I'm gonna do this, that, and the, no. I'm gonna do this, that, and the other thing. Kailin is almost out of MP, but that should be fine. And we get a level up on someone, that's Bran. Lots of stat boosts. No new spells, but I do like that we have more maximum MP. There's another monolith. And that is a Mudman. It's another new enemy. That dies in one hit. That's fine. Magic baboons. This seems like something I should run away from. I do not want to deal with any, like, enhanced version of baboons, man. Alright. I guess I could check out the monolith. Alright, another Mudman, that's fine by me. I'll probably fight the magic baboons off camera. Because they probably yield a lot of EXP, but I don't want to risk it. What's in here? Only the golden key can open this door. Interesting. I know we have the silver key right now. And it's been serviceable. Don't get me wrong. I think I'm just going to try to run away. It's not like the zombies can really do anything. They can, like, block my escape, actually, so we're gonna fight them. I had to think about it. But I think this is what we're gonna do. Kailin has taken a lot of damage. And I don't know if I like that. I might just have her defend after this turn. We did defeat one zombie. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. See, the text box just turned red, so we gotta seriously watch out. Defend. And then, Bran, you are gonna have to do some crazy healing. Kailin is literally hanging on by a thread. Okay. I don't want anyone to die, like, on camera. Just because I wanna keep the EXP train going. I used the wrong person. A smarter man would have used Bran. There's the town. And we gotta fight 3 Carnivogs and a Mudman. I'll have you target the Mudman, and then I will just spam fire and Infernos. A lot of potential sleepages, which is very, very sketchy. And the Mudman just stole Kailin's MP. So I guess that's another thing I have to watch out for at this part of the map. I think we're fine, though. There we go, there we go. And then I will probably just be able to go to an inn. Right here. Perfect. Let's just fall asleep for 60 pieces of gold. This is like highway robbery. But, I mean, if you need to fall asleep, you need to fall asleep. What do you have to say? I'm a soldier from Alfgard. Perhaps thou hast seen ancient maps of my land, but it has changed much through the ages. That's the healer's house, by the way. I don't think we need to talk to him. What do you have to say? Be nice to one who lives here. She knows how to turn princes into tadpoles. Alright. So I gotta watch out if I want to talk to a woman. I have nothing to say to thee. That's right, nothing at all. Gee, thanks. No one is in that direction. Oh, wait. Welcome to Leonport. Or Leonport. Alright. What do you have to say? We never lend boats to strangers. Sorry. Eastward, across the arm of the sea, lies the kingdom of Alfgard. From there, in ages past, a great warrior, a descendant of Erdrick, who slew dragons, and there came also a princess named Kailin. Alright. That's probably a reference to some other Dragon Warrior game that I didn't play. Probably Dragon Warrior 1, because that was the only one that came out by the time of this one's release, but that is probably a thing I'll figure out eventually. It has been rumored that the king of Tenteagle Castle has disappeared. These towns are getting harder and harder to pronounce. You probably do the lottery game. I'm gonna see what kind of weapons we can buy. I do have a lot of money. Yes, I do wish to see them. Magic knife, broadsword, wizard's wand, full plate armor, clothes, hiding, steel shield. Okay. Let's clear up my inventory. I already have a broadsword, I already have a full plate armor, and I already have a steel shield, so you are fine, Connor. Kailin, I noticed. I'm gonna toss one fairy water. This is probably a new weapon for Kailin, the wizard's wand. And then let's see what else can I do. First of all, let's equip that. Oh wait, that was worse. Hold on. Alright, you know what? I'm just not buying anything, apparently. Apparently we either already have something, or we already have something better. I'll check that out off camera, probably. What is going on up here? Help, help! Evil has come. That must be those two little demons who challenge me to a fight. They are gremlins, actually. Alright, so this is like a little boss fight or something. I'm just gonna do what I've been doing against most of these fights, and just spam spells and brute force. Kailin's asleep, but that's fine. Her, what's it called, didn't even do any damage anyway. There we go, there we go. Gremlins were actually, like, really easy. I guess that makes sense, because gremlins are tiny. And, like, I'm certainly not complaining. Let's see what this woman has to say, though, now that I saved her. Thou hast saved me from the fiends. Please follow me and meet my grandfather. Alright, let's follow her. These good people aided me in my time of need, grandfather. Having gallantly aided my granddaughter... This is the grandfather talking, by the way. I shall gladly lend thee my swiftest ship. Okay. Farewell. I guess I'll check that out. Okay. So now I have access to boats. Which could be pretty interesting, but first, I'm gonna check out what's past here, because I have the silver key. What do you have to say? Pirate ship Relentless sank in chill waters with a great treasure still aboard. Bring me this treasure and I shall pay a handsome fee. Okay, so we have quite a bit of stuff to do. I have to find some pirate treasure. I have to find a gold key to get past a monolith. I have to... And I pretty much just have to explore the water. So overall, I think we made some pretty good progress. There is no save point in this town, so I'm probably going to save off camera. And then just come back here later before like my next episode. So I will see you guys on the next adventure. But on the next adventure, you won't see the title screen, so watch out for that.